He was born on August 1st by the bloody fingers of a warehouse children. The Timu warehouse. He doesn't talk. But he's here for you guys. To make you feel less anxious. But anyway, I have a story about when I was 10 years old. I really wanted to grow up to be a comedian. I was raised poor, obviously. And my dad took me to a book fair. Book fairs were awesome. I don't know if anybody else remembers. I was probably the only one in my family that actually got books bought for them from a book fair. Is that true, Jason?
Yep.
All right. That's my brother over there. So he said I could pick out 3 books. And because I wanted to be an entertainer back then, I picked a magic trick book, a Wishbone Tales of Terror, and a book with 500 jokes in it. So there was one joke that I thought was the funniest joke in the whole world, and I memorized it, and I was going to become a famous comedian with this joke. Never told it to anybody. So tonight I'm going to just tell you this joke. It's terrible, but also I think it's funny. So there were 2 guys, and they were walking their dogs. One guy with a Doberman Pinscher, the other one with a Chihuahua. They were walking for a while when they got tired and they sat down, they're resting, and they smelled something very nice coming from the restaurant. So the guy with the Doberman says to the guy with the Chihuahua, "Let's get something to eat." And he said, "But we have our dogs with us." He said, "Just follow my lead." So the guy with the Doberman Pinscher, he puts on a pair of dark glasses and he walks in. The toast stops him. He's like, "Sir, you can't bring your dog in here." And he said, "But this is my seeing eye dog." And he's like, "A Doberman Pinscher?" And he was like, "Yeah, they're using them now, and it protects me from robbers too." And he's like, "Oh, okay, come on in." So the guy with the Chihuahua sees this, and he's like, "Okay." And he puts on a pair of dark glasses and he follows in after him. The host stops him, and he's like, "Sir, you really can't bring your dog in here." And he said, "But this is my seeing eye dog." And he was like, "What? A Chihuahua?" And he was like, "A Chihuahua? They gave me a Chihuahua?" Yeah, I memorized that joke when I was 10 years old, and it was going to make me famous. And I really did think it was the funniest thing ever. It was a big joke book. That was the only one I remember. Another thing is, I'm also a conspiracy theorist. I think one of the best conspiracy theories is that everyone doesn't hate me. But sometimes I'm not sure. There's some evidence both ways. And that's all I have.